Good morning, sir. My name is Nandini. Today my topic is steps in the organizational change process. First, we are moving to the outline of steps in the organizational change. That is introduction, why change is necessary. Step 1, recognizing the need for change. Step 2, setting clear objectives. Step 3, developing a change strategy. Step 4, communicating the change. Step 5, implementing the change. Step 6, monitoring and reinforcing the change. And finally, we are going to the conclusion. First, we are moving to the introduction. Organizational change is a critical process that enables businesses to adapt and thrive in a constantly evolving environment. Organizational change is not just about adopting new technologies or changing processes. It's about transforming the entire way an organization operates and aligns its goals. Successful change management helps organizations optimize their performance, improve employee satisfaction, and ultimately achieve their strategies and objectives. Next, we are moving to the definition of organizational change. Organizational change refers to the process by which an organization alters its structure, strategies, policies, procedures, or operations in response to internal or external factors. The goal of organizational change is to improve efficiency, effectiveness, and adaptability, enabling the organization to achieve its objectives and remain competitive in a dynamic environment. And next, we are moving to the importance of organizational change in an organization. And organizational change is a vital business to remain competitive and adapt to an ever-evolving market. There are some key points in organization change. In that, the first point is adaptation to market conditions. Organizational change allows businesses to respond to external factors like shifting customer preferences, technologies, advancements, and market trends. Adapting to these changes helps organizations to make competitive and meet evolving demands in various fields. And second one is improving efficiency and innovation. Change drives the implementation of new processes, technologies, or strategies which can lead to improved efficiency, reduced cost, and greater innovation. This continuous improvement helps organizations stay productive and competitive in a rapidly changing world. And this is regarding to the organizational change. There are two types of organizational change. Those are adaptive changes, transformational changes. In adaptive changes are very small, incrementally changes organizations adapt to address needs that evolve over time. And the second type is transformational changes, larger in scale and scope than adaptive changes. Transformational changes involve major shifts in mission, strategy, structure, performance, and processes. Basically, transformational change is very large in scale, so we use transformational changes in organizational change. And then steps in the organizational change process. In steps of organizational change process is first step is recognizing the need for change. Recognizing the need for change is the first and crucial step in the organizational change process. This step involves identifying areas within the organization that require improvement or innovation to maintain or enhance performance, growth, and competitiveness. Without properly identifying the need for change, organizations may fail to address critical issues of opportunities for growth. And then step 2 is setting clear objectives. Without setting any clear objective about any problem, it is difficult to solve it. Setting clear objectives is very essential for guiding the change process and ensuring that the organization stays focused and aligned with its goals. Well-defined objectives provide direction, create measurable outcomes, and help track progress throughout the change process. And then developing a change strategy. Developing a change strategy involves creating a detailed plan that outlines how the change will be implemented, the resources required, and the steps needed to achieve the desired outcomes. The well thought out strategy helps guide the organization through the change process and ensures that efforts are focused and coordinated. And the step 4 is communicating the change. Good communication is very essential in an organization to get good results. Effective communication is key to ensuring that all stakeholders understand, support, are prepared for the change. This step involves clearly conveying the purpose, benefits, and impact of the change and addressing any concerns of resistance. Step 5 is implementing the change. Implementing the change is the phase where the planned actions and strategies are put into practice. This step involves executing the change according to the developed plan, ensuring that resources are allocated, tasks are completed, and the organization moves towards its desired future state. And the final step is monitoring and reinforcing the change. Monitoring and reinforcing the change ensures that the change process remains on track and that the desired outcomes are being achieved. This step involves regularly reviewing the progress, addressing any issues, and solidifying the change within the organization. And finally, the conclusion is organizational change is a vital process that allows businesses to stay competitive, improve performance, and adapt to both internal and external challenges. Recognizing the need for change by identifying performance gaps and external shifts. Selecting clear objectives to ensure that the change aligns with the organizational goals. Developing a solid strategy to guide the implementation process. And then developing a solid strategy to guide the implementation process, communicating the change effectively to all stakeholders to ensure understanding and support, implementing the change with careful monitoring to stay on track, monitoring and reinforcing the change to ensure sustainability and long-term success. And thank you, sir.